Okay, so as I was saying, this is pretty much the second half of the first video that I had just started filming. This is the second half of it. And just to let people once again know continuously more. Like I said before, if you haven't checked out the Olympics channel much lately, you definitely should. Again, phenomenal athletes of all different ages, and it's definitely phenomenal, beautiful thing to continuously keep, watching them all shine on it all across the world with their, chosen talents and skills and other stuff like that. But to discuss with everybody through the records that I've been dropping over the past week and so, I didn't want to, you could say, somewhat drop the 4 tracks that I just dropped the other day. To a certain degree, I didn't fully want to drop them because and what I mean by I didn't fully want to drop them in terms of the growth of songs like Adoration Ava and Rachel Steele. I didn't want to end up stunting the growth of those 2 songs, which I think I actually ended up doing, was stunting the growth of those 2 songs by releasing a whole new 4 new songs. But at the same time, it's all blessings. It's definitely all still glory be to God that I dropped them because they're still 4 very, in some which ways, sentimental songs that needed to be put out there sometime in the future. And I'm actually have no overall regrets of dropping them. A tad bit, but not overall. Overall, I'm like, I dropped them. I contend with it. I'm okay with it. I can live with it. It's all 100. Um, like I said before, I got a lot more music than just that. I said it before in other videos. My archive is so big to where, these song titles literally come from any and everywhere. I've been recording a lot over the last year to where I'm telling you, I can go ahead and drop my next 2, 3 projects within the next few weeks. And next thing you know, I'm still barely even cut through the I'm gonna say the I barely even cut through the storage of all the other projects that I have. I have so many projects coming. And I again wish everybody the best on learning, building, and growing with all these projects. Take them the best way you can. Like I say, if you follow me on my Snapchat at NJ number to the city, all lowercase. I already told you that a majority of the times, I already rap and sing very very spiritual, you know, and stuff like that, very religiously already, and I can assure you that's gonna get even more and more, in depth and more into overdrive after today when it comes to a lot of the music that I drop, you know. Like I say, because today's let me see, today's June the 22nd. It feels like June 30th is literally right around the corner. But it also feels like June 1st was just yesterday, even though it wasn't. Um, but again, I can assure people, today I'm taking my next step in my walk with Christ, and I'm definitely very thankful, blessed, and gifted for it to happen. It's definitely destiny. It's definitely meant to be. It's purpose. It's written in the stars, and I'm very much looking forward to this next step. And it's definitely gonna, turn. Like I said, my music's already been very, very spiritual, and been very, very outgoing and open with certain things in terms of my views on spirituality, my terms of faith, religion, and etc. But I'm about to get definitely more in depth into that than I've ever gotten. In terms of again helping heal this culture towards the betterment of everybody's further, you know, further growth and development. You know, like I said before, if you look at, I don't know which video it was, but if you scroll down to this YouTube channel probably about 2 or 3 months ago, or just a month ago, you'll probably see a video where it says like, "Oh, how I stand up for the further advancement of all people." I think that was actually the title of one of the videos. Is me preaching about how I stand up for the further advancement of all people. Literally, like that's one of the top things that all this music has to do with is the further advancement of all people. And I've said it before, a lot of people like me, some people don't, but I can assure you that just like I put with the "Don't Be on the Wrong Side of NJ to the City" history video, I really, really mean this. I have so much music, past, present, and future. Definitely present, definitely future, definitely past too, but knowing all the new music that's about to come out, literally somewhere within the next year, 2, 5, whatever, or definitely whenever this music gets as big as it's gonna get, one of the top reasons why I ask you all not to be on the wrong side of my history is because I'm telling you, I would hate for anybody to be downing me when when I like say a day I just dropped this or that song for this charity, for that church, for this and that youth group, for whatever it is that I end up dropping, you know, for this special cause. You're gonna, and I hate for you all to be on that end, that end of you have to be the ones to, you know, come out and be like, this is why we don't like them for this and that reason, and then you have, it's like saying for every five you have another 15, 20, 30, whatever, that are gonna look at you like, huh? Did you not just hear the content of this song compared to the content of all these other people's songs? And you're gonna hate on this guy for what? So that's been part of the biggest thing that I've been trying to express to people here. Like, regardless of whether they ever let me in as a volunteer for any counties, schools, especially my alma mater of St. John's County School. Like I said before, there's a lot of work to be done in all of our school systems. I love the kids with all my heart and soul. I would not make this music for them if I didn't. And I can assure all the kids, the music is continuously coming soon for all your health, your wealth, your growth, and your development, and everything you God first do. I'm 20 years old. The Lord ain't blessed me 20 years for nothing. And I definitely know that I have purpose. I have will to live, will to win. I have desire, and I have patience, definitely. I have patience with a lot of these things. I have a lot of good music coming soon. Again, addressing special causes, addressing, again, churches and charities, and etc. The formulas aren't really that hard if you were to ask me. It just depends on, the process of you making the song, and then the marketing development, or the marketing and, the, the marketing is some, I forgot the other word, the marketing and promotion of some of these songs. The marketing and promotion of some of these songs is definitely one of the other top things that I can definitely tell you separates the difference between me being, still just local versus me being, nationwide, you know, international, etc. So, like I say, I really do hope that everybody who does not like me learns to change their heart on me, because I'm literally telling you, with all this new music that's usually coming out, even some that's already came out, once it gets the right marketing and promotion in terms of certain people listening to it and then spreading it around and etc., you're in it, and the views get up and up and up, and the influence of the song gets up and up and up in terms of how it makes you think, feel, and what it drives you to do. A lot of y'all are gonna be looking like, you know, I mean, the biblical term is fools. Honestly, you know, a lot of y'all gonna be looking like fools when it comes to why you hating on this guy, when we all claim to be Christian. That's when, and I'm not saying all Christians are supposed to agree with each other on everything, because a lot of us disagree with each other on at least most things, you know, at least from my Christian background. And I'm just literally letting people know that, some of these people that don't like me are Christians. I've met a few of you, and it deeply makes me think to myself, what in the world am I doing so darn wrong that some of you don't like me so much? I make them the music. The music has its messages in it. When I see you in person, I try my best to treat you with the utmost love and respect and character and etc. But yet you still find a way to take every good and turn it into a bad. Of which I do, and etc. Like I said, I got so many projects coming, so many lyrics dedicated to so many people, bringing awareness to so many issues, bringing awareness to so many trials and tribulations, and etc. And like I say, for better and for worse, I just hope that nobody's on the wrong side of the history. Because I'm telling you, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna prosper anybody, anything, be on the wrong side of my history. And I'm not saying that I'm a 2020 perfect individual. I'm not saying that I'm so this, I'm so that. I'm just definitely telling you, I make enough right strides every single day. I make enough right moves every single day to where it just doesn't make a lot of logical sense to hate on me, to not like me, and etc. I'm not saying everybody's gonna like me, but I'm saying that some of us, especially within the Christian community, why are you dawning me? Think about it. Why are you dawning me? When the evidence is right there within this lyric, within that lyric, and etc. A lot of people have made a lot worse, at least lyrical music, than I ever have. And you see them making millions, promoting complete poison to everybody that listens. As I said before, you get that spiritual discernment with a lot of this music, especially a lot of the secular music. You get that spiritual discernment before you listen to it. Because if you don't, and if you're an easily impressionable mind, you're gonna think to yourself, "Oh, maybe I should start acting like this and that to get this and that." And especially if you don't have discernment to decipher what's truly right from wrong, it's gonna negatively mess you up in the mind. And I can assure you, a lot of these garbage rappers, they're not gonna take any responsibility for poisoning you. They're not gonna take any responsibility for you going out, going out there and doing what you're doing. They're not gonna take any personal responsibility. They're not. And that's one of the top things about musicians, but definitely rappers, certain rappers that is, in today's day and age, is you have to realize more in today's day and age than ever before, we need to start taking more personal responsibility of these lyrics. A lot of artists, we know this already. We've been known this for years and decades, but a lot still don't care, and they're still not taking their power of influence seriously. You know, but I've said it before. You are not qualified to complain about your struggle if you literally have all the tools to get out of it, but you just choose to stay in it for God knows whatever reason you choose to stay in it. Take your drug money, take your money of which you use to buy on drugs, alcohol, and God knows what else that's maybe negatively destructive to you, and use it for your upbringing. Use it for your uplifting. I'm telling you, if you have money for cable, and if you have money for cable, like TV, if you have money for cable, satellite, internet, phone, a car, and etc., you have the money for a lawnmower. You have the to mow your lawn. You have the money for what's it called, for some home improvement around your house. You have the money for it. You just don't want to spend it towards the right uses. In many cases, being pro-choice is a beauty. It truly shows you people's true colors in so many ways. You know, but I think a lot of society has already proven in our everyday lives that pro-choice is somewhat killing us. You know, not to say take away pro-choice, but I'm definitely saying you see where pro-choice has gotten a lot of us. You know, and so on and so on. I know that, like I said before, you can see the song I just dropped titled "Know Not What They Do." That song was dedicated to my second period AIM class. So if anybody from my second period AIM class is listening to this, that song was dedicated to you all. And anybody who acts like you all did this past school year. I've definitely said it in other videos. I hope and pray to God you all come back in your sophomore year ready to learn, build, and grow with your school in the absolute best way you can. You have 3 years left. Please enjoy it. Take care of yourselves, take care of your friends, and please bask in the God first glory of it all in the best way you can. You know. And I meant it when I said that if you don't have a passion for school in any type of way, and I mean most definitely the type of way of which because there's no, at least for, if you would ask me, there's no point in going to school each and every day wanting and complaining about some of the things that which I've heard a lot of kids want to complain about. There's just no point. Go to FLVS, go to K-12, do homeschooling, go over to St. John's Tech or whatever those trade schools are. Do it. Do it for yourself. If you truly don't, if you truly don't want to be there in that classroom with everybody else doing, like a regular classroom setting. Do those, explore as many options as you possibly can towards your further growth and development in education, especially when you are still this very much young in your preteen, regular teen, and stuff like that. You get the point. You know, do what you gotta do, because I hate to see so many young kids don't care, and then wonder why today we have the mess of society and culture which we do. I'll probably shoot another video on this. I thank you all for listening, watching, viewing, subscribing thus far to this video. Take care. Your boy, the man, NJ number 2 the city with the number 2 and TL out. God bless. I love y'all.